I guess we can start now. Okay, shall we say a word of prayer before we start? Humbly. Father, I want to thank you so much for this program. Thank you for gathering us together. Thank you for all the things you're about to do in our midst today. We bless you and give you all the praise. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so I'd like to welcome everyone once again to the ESICD Hub's Innovation Grants final pitch competition. Can I hear some? Great. Now, I wouldn't want to rush. I want to call our host. You've realized that we're having it at the University of Education, Winneba. They've humbly hosted us from yesterday into today. And so I'll call upon the rep of the Vice Chancellor of the university to come and give a few remarks. Let's welcome Professor Sekina Akwa.
Thank you very much for introducing me to come and stand in the stead of the VC. I'll say that this program is a cherished one of the VC, and he would have loved to be here. He was very ready for this program, but last minute, something had to whisk him out of Winneba, so he asked me to represent him. So I'm representing the VC for the University of Education, Winneba. So I will give his welcome address. Whatever I'm saying is from the heart of the VC. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba, distinguished representatives of the British Council, the President of the Think Network, Dr. Karen Na Abeka-Alta, deans, directors, and heads of department, esteemed judges of this competition, our cherished ecosystem partners and sponsors, faculty members, staff and students, our innovative young entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I think the morning is good, so good morning. It is with immense joy and humility and deep honor that I welcome you all to the University of Education, Winneba, for this historic occasion, the final pitch competition of the ESICD Helps Innovation Grant, proudly hosted here at UEW. Today, it's not just a gathering, it is a celebration of creativity, innovation, resilience, and the entrepreneurial spirit that defines our youth and the institutions represented here. The significance of today's event. This event marks the climax of an exciting journey that began with the British Council in partnership with the Think Network, launched the Enterprise Support and Incubation Curriculum Development Project, popularly known as the ESICD. Through this initiative, 4 pioneering member institutions of Think, including our beloved UEW, were awarded grants to design and implement incubation programs that nurture talent, inspire ideas, and transform them into viable ventures. By March this year, all 4 institutions had successfully completed their incubation programs. Today, we witness the fruits of those efforts. The top 3 finalists from each institution are here to showcase their entrepreneurial projects before a distinguished panel of judges and an audience made up of leaders, scholars, partners, and fellow students. This is not just a competition. It is a stage of ideas that can change lives, shape communities, and contribute to national and global development, celebrating innovation and entrepreneurship. At the very heart of this initiative lies one simple but powerful belief. Innovation is the engine of progress. As the world navigates the challenges of the 21st century, technological disruption, climate change, unemployment, and socio-economic inequalities, it is innovation and entrepreneurship that will provide the solutions we so desperately need. Today, we celebrate young men and women who have dared to dream, who have looked at the problems and seen opportunities, and who have rolled up their sleeves to design solutions. Their ideas may be in the fields of technology, agriculture, education, environment, or business, but collectively, they represent a new generation of leaders who are not waiting for the future, they are creating it. The rule of partnership and support. This event will not have been possible without the vision, funding, and technical support of the British Council, whose unwavering commitment to empowering African youth and strengthening higher education institutions is commendable. We also acknowledge the Think Network, which has served as a vibrant platform, connecting university incubators across Ghana to share best practices, build synergies, and inspire collective progress. To our ecosystem partners, your presence here today is a clear demonstration that nurturing entrepreneurship is not the work of one institution, but the shared responsibility. Together, we can create the enabling environment that allows young innovators to thrive. A word to the finalists. Dear finalists, this moment is about you. You are the reason we are gathered here. Whether you walk away with the ultimate prize or not, remember that you are always winners. You have been tested through months of incubation. You have refined your ideas. You have developed prototypes, and today you are pitching before a distinguished audience. Take pride in how far you have come. Let today be a stepping stone to greater achievements. Many great enterprises began small, bold ideas pitched on platforms like this one. Who knows? The solution you present today may be one day become household names, global brands, or transformative policies that change the way we think and work. The role of UEW. As the host institution, the University of Education, Winneba, is honored to provide this platform. We take pride in our role, not just as a center for education, but also as a hub for innovation, entrepreneurship, and problem solving. Through our business school and innovative hub, we remain committed to equipping students with the skills, mindset, and opportunities to become job creators rather than job seekers. This event is yet another testament to UEW's vision of becoming a leading light in shaping the future of Ghana and Africa through education, innovation, and community engagement. Conclusion. Distinguished ladies, guests, and gentlemen, today we gather to witness not just a competition, but a journey of possibilities. We are here to affirm that when institutions collaborate, when students are supported, and when ideas are nurtured, innovation flourishes. Let us therefore open our hearts, minds, and imaginations to what the young innovators will present today. Let us cheer them on, challenge them constructively, and allow all of them to do well. And above all, continue to support them beyond this event. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba, the Think Network, and the ESICD project team, I say Akwaba. You are warmly welcome. May this day be filled with inspiration, learning, and hope for a brighter future. Thank you, and may the competition begin.
Thank you, Professor Aqua. Now that UEW has officially welcomed, even though we came before they welcomed us officially, I think we have the go-ahead to move on. And so I think she said a lot about the enterprise support project, which is mainly the reason why we are here, which was the foundation of all this. She spoke a lot about the Think Network as well. And so I think the job for the next item has been done, but just because I'm representing my project director, that's the ESICD project director, Professor George Champong, and he's also the executive secretary of the Think Network. I would still have to read what he has, he wants to share. And so I'll go on to give an overview of the Think Network and then speak about the project as well and how we got here briefly. Okay, so on behalf of Prof. George Champong, project director and executive secretary of the Think Network, good morning, distinguished vice chancellors, representatives from government, captains of industry, faculty and staff of Think Network member institutions, represented students, ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to also especially acknowledge the Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba, our gracious host for today's event. We are deeply grateful for the leadership and hospitality. On behalf of the Think Network, we want to say that we are truly honored to be here in your August institution. The Enterprise Support and Incubation Curriculum Development Project, ESICD, funded by the British Council, was established to empower higher education institutions in Ghana by enhancing entrepreneurship education, providing robust support for students, and ultimately improving graduate employability. In response to the growing need for fostering innovation, entrepreneurship, and collaboration, the Tertiary Hubs for Innovation and Knowledge, Think Network, was launched in February 2024 as one of the key outcomes of the ESICD project. The network brings together incubation and innovation hubs across higher education institutions to share knowledge, pool resources, and build stronger entrepreneurial ecosystems. Since its launch, the Think Network has grown to 11 member institutions and has taken, most importantly, steps in governance, strategic planning, and capacity building. Most significantly, through the ESICD Hubs Innovation Grant, 4 institutions, University of Education, Winneba, University of Environment and Sustainable Development, CK Tedam University of Technology and Applied Sciences, and Cape Coast Technical University, piloted incubation programs that have nurtured student-led businesses and strengthened hub capacity. Today's final pitch event brings together 11 promising student businesses. It is both a celebration of these student ventures and a demonstration of the kind of collaboration we aspire to build and strengthen across the network. It is a step toward the deeper partnerships and collective impact that we seek to achieve together as Think Network. As we look to the future, the network will continue to deepen collaboration, mobilize resources, and scale its impact, driving sustainable entrepreneurship and innovation across Ghana's higher education landscape. We extend our gratitude to the British Council, all Think Network member institutions, and the students who remind us why this work matters. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best, especially the pitching teams. Thank you. I think my work is done, right? Okay, so we want to also hear from our funder. We've been hearing British Council. And so the country director couldn't make it here today, but we have Mr. Andrew Entra maybe Entia Mensa, okay. He's a seasoned project management professional with over 15 years of experience in the training and development sector, with a strong focus on entrepreneurship, leadership, and youth capacity building. He's currently the project manager for the social and creative arts enterprise at the British Council, Accra, where he leads initiatives that empower young people through skills development and enterprise support. If I go on, you will all be here till he has so many things up his sleeve. And so I'll just call him here to give a few remarks on behalf of the country director.
Thank you very much, and then good morning to everyone here this morning. I want to stand on the existing protocols that has come, including the Vice Chancellor's rep, all of you distinguished guests here, colleague partners, and most importantly, our student entrepreneurs. Today, I think we are here for you. On behalf of the country director, Mr. Nidodu Dodu, I bring his warm greetings and appreciation. He regrets also being unable to join you in person or here at this time, but he has asked that I convey his deep commitment and to this important event and the work that we are all doing together. Today's final pitch event is more than just a competition. It is a celebration of our creativity, courage, and the spirit of enterprise that lives in our students. We commend the University of Education, Winneba, for hosting this gathering, and we salute the Think Network and the Enterprise Support Incubation Curriculum Development Project team for their vision and dedication in making this initiative a reality. For the British Council, supporting projects like this initiative is central to our mission. Around the world and here in Ghana, we work to create opportunities for young people to thrive by connecting education, skills, development, and innovation. We believe that higher education institutions are not only centers for knowledge, but also a fertile ground for nurturing entrepreneurial thinking, sparking innovation, and preparing the next generation of change makers. Through our collaboration with universities and Innovation Hub, we are helping to bridge the gap between the classroom and the world of work, between theory and practice, and between ideas and the businesses that can transform communities. Entrepreneurship education and incubation are no longer optional additions to higher education. They are essential ingredients for building resilient economies and societies. To the students who are pitching today, I want to say how proud we are of you. You present very best of what Ghana's young innovators have to offer. Whether you leave here with an award or not, your courage and step forward to test your ideas and to subject them to scrutiny is already a victory for you. The skills that you are developing, that includes creativity, problem solving, resilience, and teamwork, are exactly the skills that will carry you forward in life and in business. As the British Council, we will continue to champion initiatives that empower young people to not only seek, but to create jobs, not only dream, but to act, and to not only learn, but to lead. Together with our partners here today, we are building the foundations of a future where higher education and entrepreneurship go hand in hand, producing graduates who are equipped to shape the society they wish to live in. On behalf of the British Council, I congratulate all the student teams that have made it here today. the organizers, and the partner institutions who have readily supported the students to come up with this. We want to wish you a very successful event and a future filled with innovation and opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, I think we are getting to the meat of today's event, right? And so don't be afraid, but I'll just want to introduce our judges. And when they come up, we would share a few ground rules, and then we can start. We can take a short break so that you shake your body a bit, and then we can start officially. Okay, so first of all, we have Mr. Andrew Intua Mensah again as a judge. And so, can we give it up for him? Kindly take a seat. Thank you very much for agreeing to do this. We also have Dr. Priscilla Otuo. She's from the University of Ghana Business School Innovation and Incubation Hub. She's the coordinator of that hub. And so we welcome you and we thank you for even accepting to be part of this. Thank you so much. And then lastly, we have the president of the Think Network, Dr. Karen Arthur. Can we give it up for her? Okay. So after I share the guidelines for everyone, I think we can have a short break, like a 2-minute break, where we have some music and then the teams can get ready to pitch. The team allocation is as follows: 5 minutes for pitching, 5 minutes for Q&A with the judges. And then, obviously, we said you would use your presentation slides. With the order, we have 2 blocks of pitches. And so block 1, and then we have a break, a short break, and then we go to block 2. In block 1, we have 6 teams pitching. We have DS Lab to start. We have Med Aqua Feeds. We have Subject Paperwork, Agri-Hub, Campus Dash, and then Insurma Agrotech. So in that order. And then, after we come back from the break, block 2, we have Insura Ecobytes, Polygen, Skill Next Centers, Sankofa Industries Ghana, and then lastly, Pinamat. And so I hope you get the order. So right after your team is called, you present, you do the Q&A, then we call the next team in that order. So please be ready. I think basically that is it. We have our timekeepers also here. We have Mrs. Eunice Amwako Mensah from the University of Cape Coast. Can we give it up for her? And then we have Miss Vanessa Fosuhene from the University of Ghana Business School. Okay, so thank you very much. And so please, let's keep to time. Otherwise, we'll keep going. You have a lot to say, I know, but let's keep to the 5 minutes and then make time for the questions and answers. Okay, so let's have a spot of music and then DS Lab comes up, or as they are coming up, I'd like to acknowledge some few dignitaries in our midst. They are also hosting us here as they are part of the University of Education, Winneba. We have Professor Enoch Sam, Director of DRID. Professor Sam, please can we see you? Oh, okay, thank you. Professor Richard Odro, Dean of School of Business. Can we see you? Thank you so much. Professor Emmanuel Erastus Yamoa, Vice Dean, School of Business. Thank you so much. Then we have Dr. Mavis Pobi, HOD Accounting. Thank you, Madam Pobi. Then we have Dr. Emmanuel Anaman, HOD Applied Science and Policy Management. Okay, great. Then we have Reverend Samuel Afran, HOD Marketing and Entrepreneurship. Okay, we are all hiding at the back somewhere. Thank you so much for coming. Lastly, we have Mr. Al Hassan Salih Fubawa, HOD Procurement and Supply Chain Management. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion. And so I think we can start now. I hope you've... Okay, whatever that meant. Okay, so DS Lab, timekeepers, please, are you ready? Okay, so when I let go of the mic, I think that we can let go. Maybe media team, we will need one more mic, please, as I said earlier. No. I think arrangement is part of marks. So if you are arranging yourself in a certain way, well, I will keep my comments to myself. So DS Lab, you have 5 minutes to present. Do you have your mover, the pointer? Okay, great. Okay, your time starts now, please.
Good morning, distinguished guests, pitch businesses present. I would like to stand on the course. We are DS Lab and we are presenting on our project. On our project, Digital STEM Lab, short DS Lab. The team members are myself, Caleb Cheyakomia, David Sule, and Prince Ba Afua. STEM education is the principal pillar for the economic development, equipping skills needed to solve real world. However, STEM institutions, as well as other educational institutions, are often coupled with challenges in providing practical science experience to students. Some of these challenges include lack of science lab equipment, expensive infrastructure, safety concerns, struggling with hands-on practical due to limited resources, and then time taken to observe experiment outcomes is also a challenge. This problem needs critical attention since science practical experience helps students to develop interest in STEM-related careers and also develop critical thinking skills as well as problem-solving skills as well. Our digital STEM initiative will provide a promising solution to some of these challenges by providing a virtual platform where students can perform experiments, develop critical thinking skills, and explore scientific principles. What sets our DS Lab apart is its interactive, user-friendly, and also present realistic virtual experiments in gamified manner. It also helps to improve user active experience. Our DS Lab basically target junior high school students, teachers, and STEM institutions. The end users will be STEM schools, educational institutions, after-school programs, individual students, and STEM enthusiasts seeking practical skills. To effectively introduce and promote Digital STEM Lab, we will utilize a mix of digital marketing, community engagement, and educational outreach. Now, social media will play a key role in creating awareness. Platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp will be used to create awareness. And also, advertisements will be done at educational forums and seminars. Also, there will be workshops and training sessions to help customers get acquainted with the functionalities of the system. To develop, implement, and scale up our DS Lab, we will form strategic partnership with key stakeholders, which includes STEM educators and coordinators, investors, educational content creators, tech partners, most importantly, Ghana Education Service and NGOs that support STEM education. Our DS Lab provides a long-lasting impact whilst ensuring sustainability. It will help make experiments accessible to users at any time and anywhere. And also, it will help equip students and arouse their interest in STEM-related careers. Also, experiments conducted virtually are safe and accident-free. Our project cost structure accumulatively will amount to 2,318 Ghana cedis. Our estimated cash flow was projected for the next 5 years, starting from 2026. The number of subscribers was projected from the 2024 number of students reported by the NCA in collaboration with the Ghana Statistical Service. The subscription fee of 48 cedis will be charged for the first year of roll-up, and we are targeting just 10% of that population. That is 1,569,092. All right. Now, our estimated expenditure for the first year is estimated around 2,318,000. That's the startup cost. So at the end of the first year, we are projecting an estimated net revenue of 5,213,632.
Okay, your time is up. Sorry about that, but I have nothing. Maybe I'll move to the judges now. Time is up. So that's how strict we'll be with the time, because it's a pitch. I mean, we're giving you the time beforehand. And so maybe I'll move to the judges. For the judges, I think we'll take 2 comments at a time to help with the time. So anyone can go first.
DS Lab. Yeah, thank you for your presentation. First off, it's not a joke, so you've done well by coming up or taking the mantle. I just want to find out, you gave a statistics and said that you are per the population and housing census, you are going to target a certain number of people. Do you have a specific target that this project will be for? Let me know the specific targets, or it looks like you are lumping everybody together.
All right, so our initiative is targeting junior high school students. And per statistics by the Ministry of Education and GES, in 2024, there were about 1,500,000 junior high school students for the entire year. And we are targeting only 10% of this population as our market for the first year. So if we have around 159,000 subscribers for the year, which we are charging 48 cedis subscription fee for a year, amounting to 4 cedis a month, then we are making that estimation we are talking about here.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think the problem area is interesting. I'm interested in the solution. I want to understand your solution better. So, who is creating the content? What exactly do you own as the solution? And how do you ensure practicality virtually? Right, so about the solution.
All right, so the problem is that schools don't have science laboratories. And even some schools don't have. And even those who have limited facilities and resources. And those who have to, they are faced with the problem of safety. And so our solution is providing all of these resources where the children or learners will interact with features digitally, so they will perform experiments. So for example, in performing experiments in acid-base concepts like this, there will be an illustration of a litmus paper and a solution. The child will drag and drop using 2D and 3D animations, dip a litmus paper in a solution, pull it out, and see the outcome. And then our system is designed to give prompt feedback. So there will be feedback to the learner to understand what really is going on the interface.
Okay, so in terms of the content, right, who gives the content? Is it from the team?
Exactly. We are already in touch with STEM coordinators and directors and other lecturers who are related to STEM as well. So we are already in talk in mobilizing the content. We already have the junior high school curriculum, and the system will be designed to conform to the curriculum so that whatever students interact with will be the same thing they go and meet in class. Okay. So with the content, we will engage with STEM officials in order to get them together.
Okay. So then my last question then. So the 48 CDs that you're charging, how much does it cost you to provide the service? Because now I know there are people you have to pay who do the content and all of that. Can you give us a breakdown on that?
So we are not charging on a unit basis. We are charging per scale. And so we are not charging you because our cost per unit is this amount. Instead, we are looking at providing solution, affordable solution to the learners. So we first considered their financial status. We want to target those who are deprived so that they can all have access to this. And so with that 4 cities amount, we are thinking that they can pay every month. So we are not charging per unit.
Okay, but how are you sustainable then?
Good.
Right?
Good. So with the statistics we show, we've seen that targeting just 10% of the total JHS population with that 48 cities per year will amount to 7 million. And that our startup cost is only 2. To break even, we need only 38,000 student subscribers to break even at this same amount.
I think your
Time
time
is
is
up.
up.
Okay.
And so when your time is up during Q&A,
Let's go.
I will allow you to finish answering that block and then no other question can be asked. So I think we can give it up for DS Lab. Thank you, DS Lab. I will entreat all of us to keep to the time and then we'll move forward from there. Thank you so much. Oh, let's give it up for that. It's not easy standing there. Oh. Can we have some music? As Med Aqua Feed, sorry. Minutes. Timekeepers, are we ready?
So my name is Mate Bless Asare from the University of Environment and Sustainable Development. And my colleague here is Christopher Dagui and then Pearl Aivo. So standing on the existing protocols, we are going to proceed. So our problem statement. I'm a catfish farmer with approximately 2 years experience, and then my friend here or colleague is having about over 5 years experience in fish farming, working at tropical farms at Drapon. And then Pearl also produces shito. She also uses fish in the production. So aquaculture is a thriving industry in Ghana. And then one of their problems that they are facing is fish feed, the high cost of fish feed. So people are closing down their farms due to the high cost of fish feed, due to a survey that we done at Akrandi along the Volta stretch. People are closing down because fish feed is really costing them a lot, because it costs about 60 to 80% of the cost involved in producing feed. So this creates a growing demand for a cheaper, more accessible alternative in the Ghanaian market. So fish demand, according to the FAO, is going to increase by 50% in this 2025. And then according to the Department of Aquaculture Chief Executive Chamber, Jacob Zachary, he also stated that fish feed had increased in 2023 by 200%. So our solution is to provide or produce affordable fish feed with local waste, innovative fish feed. So Med Aqua Feed produces high quality fish feed using locally sourced alternative raw materials. So our innovative approach reduces production costs, enabling us to offer farmers affordable products, thereby solving environmental issues too. So our proposed location is going to be our campus, UESD, Asomaya. So our innovative ingredients, We are going to use cassava peel. With the cassava peel, most of the producers, the cassava, people who use cassava for other products, it produces methane and then they leave it to rot. Some also burn it, which release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And then with the nutrient-rich with water hasten, it's currently is currently invading the Volta River, thereby causing power outage, sometimes getting into the turbines of the production, power production. Then with the wheat and then rice bran, it's also burned, which produces carbon dioxide. So our impact, looking at the Sustainable Development Goal 2, we are going to promote zero hunger by providing, if we provide feed, it's going to increase fish production, and then it's going to provide food security. SDG Goal 8, we are going to provide work. SDG Goal 12, responsible consumption, which is going to provide circular economy. And then climate action by reducing carbon footprint. Then life below water, we are going to protect the water or aquatic ecosystem. So the production and capacity. We are looking at our raw materials, sourcing, processing, mixing and pelleting, packaging, then redistribute. So we are looking at producing about 20 tons in the initial startup first month. And then team and structure is as follows. This is my team and I preparing a sample of the fish feed. We give some to the judges. So our financial projection, the cost of producing 20 kg bag is cost 120 cedis. The market price of the current fish feed in the market costs between 270 to 1,200. And our competitive price is going to range between 180 to 220 kilogram per bag. So these are projected profits for first year and in the second year. So initial investment, we are seeking an initial investment of 1 million Ghana cedis. And then this is what we are going to use it for equipment, variable costs, and contingency. In conclusion, to lead a sustainable aquaculture innovation by transforming local waste and then the invasive waste into fish feed that is highly productive, affordable to increase fish production in the Ghana economy. Fundraising, so we are seeking a fundraising of 1 million Ghana cedis for our startup.
Thank you, Med Aqua. Thank you so much. We'll move on to our judges now. Any comments?
Thank you very much, Med Aqua Feed. I think it's an interesting idea. It's a novel one. Congrats on that. Well done.
Thank you.
I have a question for you. So let's assume I'm a fish farmer. Okay. I'm not really bothered. Okay. Ordinarily, a farmer will not bothered about the sustainability of what he or she is doing. The ordinary farmer who farms or produces fish. All right. Give me reasons why I should buy your feed. Why should I come to you and use your fish feed?
Okay, so the reason why we are convincing you to buy our feed is because we are going to make it productive. When you use it, you see how effective it is. And then it's going to come at a lower cost, less than what is already existing in the market.
Okay, and you mentioned, or perhaps could you help me a percentage? Okay, if I should use your feed, okay, how would I benefit? Would I get more, how do we call it? Yes, exactly, more yield or better yield or something like that. By what percentage? Give me a rough figure. Because you are fish farmers and I think you've used your feed before. How did it differ from the outcomes from what you were used to?
So with our prototype, we compared it to one feed and then we were looking at how effective it is.
Yeah.
So comparing it to other feed, it was comparing it produced equal weight. If you take the weight of what we are feeding with our feed, and then what we are feeding with the fish feed that already exists in the market, we had the weight was almost close. It was okay. That tells us that our feed is productive.
So what's your USP? Unique selling proposition. What are you competing on?
Or better still, what are you offering differently,
Differently,
from your
exactly.
competitors?
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay, the price, and then you are getting a good yield than what is already in the market.
Thank you. That's all I.
My question would be on your product. Do you have a traction of your product? I mean, have you used it? Has somebody else used it? What is the sale value like that will make you think that, oh, people have used it, and so I can get a market for this?
Okay, we don't have accreditation, so we have not sold it to anybody. Apart from trials, we have run ourselves comparatively to products that are on the market. So we are hoping that with funding, we go forward with accreditation and then we can go for it. But we've spoken to farmers, fish farmers, who are willing to buy cheaper alternatives that are high yielding.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, for the market, I think it's between 270 to about 1,200, depending on the type of brand of fish. And we, of fish feed, we are selling at 180 cedis minimum, and then 220 cedis, depending on whether we are selling to the distributor, retailer, or the fish farmer directly, and the quantity they are buying.
Okay, so how do you get access to the cassava peels?
Okay. We have local condo, cassava dough, producers from which we will sourcing it. We have brewery companies that make beer from cassava. We use their waste also as part of our raw materials.
Okay, do you understand like the quantities? Because I'm just looking at this. If let's say all fish farmers say they will buy, and you have an order to supply 10,000 pieces, how would you get access to the quantities of the cassava peels? So can you help us understand maybe their capacity in terms of production and how much weight they generate?
So cassava peel is a source of carbohydrate, but it's not the only. Rice bran also has some content of carbohydrate. So there are other sources of carbohydrates that we can get in producing our feed. So we will not be solely reliant on cassava peel for our carbohydrate source.
Okay, thank you.
I'll just give one comment about your revenue streams. You are only speaking about the fact that you sell these products, but in your presentation you said some of the debris are choking the dam systems. So what you could do as a revenue stream is to educate people who are on the banks or using this kind of processes as an alternative to yours, and as way of incentive, there could be something they could give you back for you to increase your revenue or have a revenue stream, not just selling the product. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Med Aquafeeds. I think you can now take your seats. Shall we give it up for them? Okay. I think next we have subject paperwork. Are you ready? Subject paperwork, great. Before you come up, I'd like to acknowledge Ms. Saratu Salifu from the University of Ghana Business School, Assistant Registrar. Shall we give it up for her? Okay, there she is, sitting at the back quietly. Okay, thank you so much for coming. Okay, are you ready? No, you're not. Okay, can we have a spot of music as we look at this?
Good morning, judges and fellow innovators. Please, can I ask a question? Do you know we have a critical condition which is serious, as Galam says? Yes, there is, which is plastic pollution in our environment. Every day, we use millions of plastics to package materials, and this plastic doesn't affect or pollute our environment alone, but affect our health and then block our drainages and cause a lot of issues in our system. Yes. So what if this problem, we have solutions in our farm already? Which here subject comes in. By we using plantain pseudostems to create affordable and durable paper packaging without causing any pollution to the environment by reducing the pollutions. Yeah. We use pseudostem and then pineapple leaf to produce affordable and quality paper packages without affecting the environment, rather replacing the plastic with sustainable paper packaging material. Our packaging material is safe and reduce cost, durable and convenience both for the consumer and then the sellers. We are not only impacting on the environment, but we are also impacting on our farmers by purchasing their raw materials and increasing their revenue, creating jobs for the youth and the disabled people, human in the system, and also climate change by reducing the greenhouse gases effect. This is how our processing goes through. We first purchase our raw materials, or we get our raw materials from our farmers. We extract the fiber, we dry them, we mold them into pulps, we form the cards, then we design it to the desirable shape that we want, that the customers request. So this is our competitors analysis. Yes, the sustainable paper packaging material is over 8 billion, and subject is ready to tap in by using a simple method, which is selling our paper packages in sizes, which is the smaller size, the medium size, and then the larger size. This is our collaborators, partners. We are collaborating with or partnering with CCTU, British Council, Ghana Standard Authority, FDA, and GSA. So this is the detail about our paper pricing. Yes, the smaller size goes for 24 cedis per dozen, which is 12. Then the medium goes for 30 cedis. The bigger size costs for 36 cedis. And this is our implementation plan. Our first year, firstly, we want to do research conducting, we do prototyping, testing, and then the launching of the business. Yeah, meet my team members, which they couldn't make it due to one or two things. Yes, I'm not just inviting you people to invest in this project, but only requesting for you to help us to fight against environmental pollutions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. To our judges now.
Can you go back to your market analysis? No, not cost. Yeah, here. The statistics you gave, where is the reference? Like, where do you see this as a possibility? Are you just taking it out of the air, or where is it coming from?
No. So we find the statistical analysis from the paper packaging production statistical analysis.
No way. So if you give me 8,335,000, is it like the green, orange, and blue? Categorically, where are they fitting? Is it a regional dynamic? Is it a global dynamic? Is it a country dynamic?
Okay. For the first one is the global. Then the second one comes to Africa. Then this one comes to Ghana.
Okay, thank you. So with Ghana, you know that people produce these paper bags.
Yes, please.
And you did your competitor analysis. Go to your competitor analysis. Yeah, yes. So these are your competitors. EPAC, Form Mates, and then what? UPAC. Are you saying that you are highly accessible and you use upcycle products than these other competitors you have listed there?
Yes, please.
Explain.
So the upcycle, ours instead of cutting down big trees for the paper packaging production, we are using agricultural waste, which is the cedar stem and then the pineapple leaves to produce the paper packaging without cutting any tree because we are trying to go green again.
And then being highly accessible.
Yes. So the highly accessible, that one, we will have our, instead of importing instead of importing materials and then chemicals to produce this, we are using locally available materials to produce this. So the time for us to wait by ordering things from outside and everything, we use whatever we have here in Ghana for the production.
So then your competitor analysis is not to your target, but rather to yourself. But your competitor analysis should tell us how accessible or responsive your product are to the customers, and not the other way around. So think around it.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you today.
So my question is about the target, right? You showed us some things in terms of the different things you could use this for. I want you to help me understand why you're doing these bags and maybe not food container or something. Give me a justification for the choice of products that you're using the paper to make.
Okay, we decided to start with the paper bags first before we go to the paper, like the packaging, which is like the takeaway bowls or yes. So the reason why we chose this one is we wanted to help the restaurateurs and those who do delivering and then event planners. Instead of using the rubber plastic for packaging, we decided to manufacture this one to support them so that they can use it to package their product after production.
Okay, so your targets are the
Restaurateurs, event planners, hotels, guest house, and
okay, okay. What research have you done to understand them then? And how does that speak to the estimates that you are doing in that in the terms and some estimations?
please can you come in?
Yeah, I'm asking how now you've told us the people you are targeting.
Yes, please.
So how does it translate to the potential of your business in the estimates that you make for the addressable market, the total,
Okay.
and then the others?
Yes, I and my team visited some restaurants and make some inquiries from event planners. So we visited one restaurant at Cape Coast, which is Becky K, and we tried to make some inquiries how they get their paper packagings, their rubber plastic to use, and they were like, oh, they purchased their paper packages from a company outside Cape Coast, and then at times they can pick car to Accra, and then the packets are not ready. So if we have company closer to them, which they can walk in without wasting much, they are ready to patronize. Then we make some inquiries too from event planner, and we asked him. He was like, you normally buy it from stores, and the price that they give it to them is a bit higher.
Okay. Thank you. I'm fine.
I'll ask a question before your time's up. Yes, I'm looking at the product, okay, and the finishing is not there yet. Okay, I don't know whether if you go for a program and you are given this, okay, it should be something, if you feel comfortable holding this, okay. It doesn't look very durable, the finishing. There's a lot of work you need to do. And again, you said that you're not going to cut down plantain.
We are not going to cut down trees for the
Trees.
production.
I'm wondering that if you able to meet the demand then, because if you're going to wait for waste in Cape Coast here, you're going to produce here. Or what's the plan? Where are you going to produce? What will be the
Okay,
plant?
so we
Okay,
have.
I'll allow you
farmers.
to answer this question and then.
Okay. Firstly, this paper packaging was made manually without any machine. So we did it manually. That's why the finishing is not as like compared to the one they have used machines to manufacture. And again, the raw materials too. Yes, we have visited some village at central region here, for them, they only cultivate plantain, which the land was given to them by the government of Ghana to cultivate the plantain. So we have partnered with them for the sourcing of the raw material. The pineapple leaves too. We have a pineapple plantation farm around Winneba here. It's I think the biggest pineapple farm in West Africa so far. So we visited them, then we collaborate with them, because after harvesting the pineapple leaves are cut without using for anything. So we wanted to use that raw material instead of leaving it to emit greenhouse gases. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Subject paperwork. Thank you so much. Oh, can we do it better for him? All right. I think we'll move on to the next 3 before our break. AgriHub, are you there? Are you ready? Okay. Can we have you up here? AgriHub. AgriHub. Timekeepers. All right. Begin.
Agriculture is the lifeblood of Ghana's economy. According to the Ghana Statistical Service, it contributes about 20% to Ghana's GDP and employing about 40% of our workforce. Globally, agriculture contributes to about 4% of the world's GDP. Beyond these numbers, agriculture transforms families. It provides raw materials for industries as well as driving national development. All across the world, agriculture is transforming the industries by.
With all this, through our needs assessment, we came in contact with a farmer called Mr. Dongo in the Upper East region, who has been struggling for years. And we approached Mr. Dongo, and we came out with a solution. So Mr. Dongo has been struggling to get access to market, being able to sell his product. Also, input was a challenge. Agriculture input like fertilizer, machineries and others was also a challenge for him to reach. Post-harvest losses, he made it known to us that about 2 years now he has lost over 500 tons of maize due to post-harvest losses, and also lack of expert support to advise him on agriculture ideas and how to go during seasons, and weather uncertainty. He doesn't know when to plant and when to harvest, which leads to loss of his agricultural produce. And lastly, logistic and market access was also a challenge, and financial inclusivity. He doesn't get any support to help when even there is a disaster. But there is a solution for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AgriHub. AgriHub is a platform that connects farmers to resources, market, and knowledge to improve productivity and income. AgriHub will provide market linkages, affordable input access, and then financial inclusions. What makes us unique is our system will also support USSD, AgriHub agent assistance, AI detection and AI recommendation and disease detection, weather forecasting, and then a farmers hub where farmers can share their experiences and help each other. All of this and much more integrated onto one single platform.
Who are our target markets? Who are our target markets? We are looking at targeting smallholder farmers in Ghana who cultivates just about 1 to 5 acres, yet still struggle.
We are also looking at input suppliers, produce buyers and off-takers, as well as financial institutions to support our farmers. With that, we are projecting to have a profit of, we are projecting that our revenue streams will be coming from AI, advertisement and premium assets, looking at logistics and marketing. We are also looking at subscription fees and so transaction commission from our farmers.
What makes our system economically viable, you may ask, is the large addressable market, our recurring revenue model, our high market growth, cost efficiency, and our ecosystem partnerships.
We will also looking at our employment availability. AgriHub Tech agents will be employed logistic and transportation, digital, technical roles, customer support. We'll be also employing value addition jobs to women and also input distribution agent for the youth of the country. And we will be looking at a production cost or development cost of over 5,000, which consists of initial research, platform development, marketing and branding, legal, regulatory, and also technology and then infrastructure development as well. Our roadmap is going to take 5 years, which starts with and piloting, national expansion in the second year, service diversification, regional expansion in the third year to our countries, and also market leadership in the fifth year to hit the market. We are looking at our social impacts. What are we impacted? Life are going to be impacted through this. So we are looking at improving the farmer income, also looking at enhancing food security, climate resilience through this platform, youth employment, and community development as well, all in one platform.
Our competitive advantage. Our platform will be all in one. Our platform is all in one. Our partnership synergy, localized and farmer friendly. It will be localized and farmer friendly. Our community centered approach, and then our data driven insights. Our 5-year revenue, in our 5-year revenue stream, we aim at 800,000 cities in the first year through to 100 million cities in the fifth year.
Thank you very much. Your time is up. Thank you. Okay, I think we'll take our judges now.
I think I'll kickstart, yes. So thank you very much, AgriHub, for your presentation. That was good. Yes, I have a question for you. You mentioned that your target markets, right, consists of small holder farmers. I'm wondering, are they technology savvy to be able to use the USSD and other digital tools that you are talking about?
Thank you very much. We looked into that, and the platform is not only for digital knowledgeable people. We've included USD. USD is just a short code, like MTN. You can call 100, you can call 112. So the farmer, even with a YAM phone, can dial this USSD code where our agents are ready to pick up and talk to the person in their own direct. And directly on the platform, we are including AI, which we're going to include individual or local languages where you can just tap and speak, and the AI will be responding to you to any problem on the farm directly without even internet access. Thank you.
All right, thank you. But why not, I'm wondering, why not the educated who are now venturing into farming? You know, our minister is now a farmer. Why not someone like him? Why are you neglecting that particular target group and focusing on smallholder farmers?
So everyone is included as our target market. We included all input and supplies, all farmers in Ghana, not only the smallholder farmer. We include every farmer, being it in large scale, smallholder. But the reason why we are targeting them is that most of the youth in this country, they are planning to go into farming. They will start at that level and increase through this platform, because we are going to give them access to land. People will be able to connect and give them access to land and access to resources to be able to farm through the platform.
Okay, thank you. I have a question, last question for you. You said that you have some competitive advantages, but you didn't mention who your competitors are. So who are you currently competing with, or who do you envision you're going to compete with in the future?
Thank you very much. Since the platform is integrated with a lot of things, currently we have other farming platforms, which include Farmerline in Nigeria. Hello Tractor is also in Nigeria, which gives tractors and other things. We have other platform that does similar jobs. But one thing we stand out is that our platform is going to integrate all of these plus extra things that are not existing so far with the USSD code, AI agent recommendation, and weather forecasting, which will be tailored to the farmer. You can even have SMS every morning. We will give you update directly on how to go to your farm, what to do at the day. So we are going to look at this. We are seeing these target people, and our competitive, we are more powerful than them when we establish fully to be able to bring them in. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I'll just pick up from where my colleague left off. So, well done for showing us a prototype. I can see you have several services. So my question is, which of these really is the cash cow for you? And I'm happy that you mentioned Farmer Line. You know, Trotro Tractor does the same thing with the machinery and all. So, which really is giving you the most margins, or is your key service?
Okay, thank you very much. Our key service will be on the transaction commissions, and also if they want to agree, the transaction commission will come in. We will link you directly to a buyer. We don't have middlemen. Okay. So through that transaction, you'll be able to have commissions which will be deducted to you. You sign a terms and conditions which the commissions will be deducted to us every time doing any transaction.
Okay, so my advice is for you to try and focus, right? Because you're doing so many things and you're saying you want to integrate.
Yes.
I'm not sure if the integration is the value that they are looking for. So if it's an access to market problem, then maybe focus on that and do it very well.
Yes.
Right? Thank you.
Thank you too.
I just want to add that CSR is doing the same thing. They are providing market access now, so you may need to look at your competition, and now you're going to.
Yes, that's why I stated that they are doing it single, one at a time. You have those into only markets, the machinery hiring and other support. But we don't want the farmer to be looking. We'll be having about 5 or 16 apps for agric only. We want everything to be together on one platform, so that with a click you can access everything.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, AgriHub. Well done. Campus Dash. Our next team. Yes, you can come up, please. A spot of music as they come up, just to ginger them a bit. Can begin.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and ex-team members here. My name is Christiana from the Fuses team, and then we are here to present on Campus Dash as an online trading platform. So this is our outline, starting from our problem statement. So we researched and realized that most e-commerce platforms are built for people with visual navigations, leaving the marginalized group out, that especially the visually impaired. This is why we brought about Campus Dash as an online trading platform that is aimed to create an inclusive voice interactive trading platform that connects students, dispatch riders, and vendors all together. We aim to promote inclusivity with our online trading platform. Now, how does this work? Users are going to navigate through the platform via voice commands and text. Then the system will summarize the order verbally before checkout. Then the order gets sent to registered vendors. So when the order gets sent to registered vendors, users receive tones with vibration notification when the order is dispatched. So we'll talk about the novelty and technology of this. So with the technology and novelty of this, we are looking at the voice navigations and command. We are looking at the speech to text for product descriptions and our seamless payment and security. We are also looking at our lower delivery fee for verified students, because Campus Dash is here for students. It's a student online trading platform. Now we look at our target market, like I was saying. Our target market is the university community, and then we are talking about staff, we are talking about students, and then also we are looking at persons with special needs, and these are the visually impaired and other minority groups. This is our cost structure. So the cost for our project, Campus Dash, we have our development cost, our operational cost, our marketing and vendor acquisition, and this sum up is 64,500 Ghana cedis. So how are we going to monetize our platform? So we are going to have commission from vendors, commission from riders, our premium features also. And then advertising and data monetization is going to give us our money. Then we have our profitability potential. So looking at this, we looked at So we looked statistically at the population of Winneba, which is over 14,361, taking the consideration of 0.5% of this group every day. So if you are serving 0.5% of this group, we are having our vendor commission to be 10,800 monthly, and then our commissions on delivery, which we are taking a minimum of 15 Ghana cedis, and our commission percentage of 10%. We are having 1,000, and advertising 3 brands with a minimum of 700 Ghana cedis monthly. We are having 22,100. So per month we are looking at 16,500, and that in 4 months we get our cost structure, and yearly we are looking at 191,000 Ghana cedis, and that is our minimum pricing. So now, what is our growth strategy? How do we intend to grow this? We intend to grow this with our 24/7 customer support, our loyalty programs like discounts and rewards for frequent users. Then again, this is our dashboard, a prototype, and it's our administrative dashboard. Now, we are looking at how this project is going to help in our sustainable development goals. So we are looking at Goal 8, Goal 9, and Goal 10, especially Goal 10, being the reduced inequalities. Now, market and business impact. Our market impact, we are addressing an undeserved market. And then our business impact, we are the first mover advantage in a Nike market. Thank you.
Can we move to our judges, please?
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. I think this is well spelled out. And the fact that you are targeting persons with disability, your target starts with Winneba, and you gave us a year 1, plan. As part of your skill or projection, do you plan having other maybe communities, not just Winneba campus or Winneba community, but other places where persons with disability can log on to this platform?
Thank you very much. Please, so with our question and our target market, our voice-to-speech text feature on our app is mainly for people with visual impaired. So they speak to the app, and the app gives them notifications through vibrations. So there is a system for the visually impaired.
And also, yes, we'll be targeting other people because this platform, for the riders aspect, we will be taking students who are willing and ready to work on campus. Here we will have their schedule so that if you have a class, you wouldn't receive any notification to pick up anything. So economic aspect will be helping the students who are willing and ready to work whilst on campus, and we'll be spreading it across board. Thank you.
Sorry, please, lastly, we intend to expand as well. So it's not just in the community of Winneba or the University of Education. So we intend to expand here. So as we grow, we expand, yeah. So as we grow, we expand to universities and students' unions as well.
Okay. Thank you very much, and I'll pick up. So again, the issue of scalability. Why students? Because there are visually impaired in the community and in different places, in the workplace, etc. So why students?
Because we will be pilot tested. UEW, with respect to persons with special needs, holds a greater number of students. That is why we are targeting students for pilot testing. We will spread it across board. Thank you.
Okay. My second question is about your model, right? Why not sell? Okay, so what is your innovation? Is it the platform, or is it the technology that allows you to serve persons with special needs?
Thank you very much. So our novelty in this is our speech to text. So looking at other online trading platforms, they do not have the speech to text. And then again, students end up paying premium prices for other trading platforms. So our online trading platform is going to be a student-friendly one because it is designed for students and then the visual.
Okay, so I think it will help to really consider how you work with the existing platforms because it's a competitive market. They already have access to the people and all. And so maybe you should be thinking, how can we model the innovation so we rather work with them and not create a new site that's now going to compete with them unless there's something else that you are adding that they don't have on their platforms.
Okay. Please,
yes.
Yes. With respect to ours, the existing platforms, you scroll through, you select your product, and then now you would have to sign up before you go on further. You have the account, then you make your payment. But here, because we are considering people with special needs, you don't need to now be doing the back and forth. So you just select your product. Whilst you are making payment, you take your number, the voice commands and all that, and then automatically it registers your account, and then you go on further too. So we are making the account creation, we are fusing the account creation with the payment and making things easy on the platform.
So the point is that the other platforms can also copy once they see that you're doing this, right?
Yes.
So that's why you need to think ahead and make them your friends so they will come to you to have that solution.
Okay, I have a question for you. You described the payment process as seamless. Can you explain that to me, how it's going to look like?
Okay. So whether you receive a link or you download the app, you get on board, you start choosing your product, or if you want to make an order, you just go on further. And then this time around, you want to continue with payment. So whilst the command you will receive a command to spell out your mobile number, the registered mobile money number. So while you do that, now you need to go to next to make the payment, but it automatically runs to create an account, and then the payment continues, and then afterwards, it doesn't only end there. When the vendor receives the notification, you also get it, and whilst the product are being delivered, you can also track it. And when it gets to your destination, you will receive a notification. So you're just trying to fuse everything together.
How would I enter my PIN?
Your mobile money
yeah.
PIN?
I'm visually impaired. How do I do that?
Okay, so
somebody will hear it if I voice out my. That's it for me. Just consider that. Okay, I think the time is up. Sound straight.
Yeah, thank you so much, Campus Dash. Thank you for your presentation. Okay, our last before we go on a break is Instruma Agro. Are you ready?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Denyo Inesensha, and my colleague here are Jonathan and Lawa Mohammed. Let me tell you a story. My dad is a farmer. At the end of every harvest year, he comes back to complain of losses. I once asked him why, and he told me rain doesn't fall as it used to. Climate change, I replied. I sat down to research, and I realized that most farmers rely on rain-fed agriculture. Rely on rain-fed agriculture. What if every drop of water counts twice? I sat down and think, why can't there be a product that can help sustain water and help water remain a little bit longer in the soil? That is when my colleagues came on board. The intention of our product is to transform agricultural waste into water retention and organic fertilizer. We made a survey in the Yellow Kobo municipality, and the feedback was the same. Farmers lose most of their harvest because their soil dries out. Biogel seeks to solve the problem of water scarcity, soil degradation, high irrigation costs, and environmental pollution. Please let's take a look at this news item. Thanks for watching. So biogel seeks to help improve water in the soil and also soil fertility, enhance water retention, lowering irrigation costs, and preventing or reducing environmental pollution. The first phase of biogel was just for water retention, and we made this with a combination of materials such as sawdust, coconut husks, cassava starch to band, biochar, and many other ingredients. We made a pilot test on 3 soil types, and the result was that it was able to retain water. We distributed this product to some farmers, and we had a good feedback from them. But we met one farmer who was in a hurry to go to the market to fertilize a fertilizer. So we sat back. Why not enhance biogel that can serve as a water retention agent and also an organic fertilizer? So this was what led us into the second phase of biogel, an enhanced product that combines water retention with soil fertility. We made this from eggshells, dry leaves, and peels, palm fiber, in addition to the initial ingredients that we used. Research confirmed its strength: 69% organic matter, 30% carbon, plus nitrogen, potassium, and zinc. Please let's listen to a testimony from one farmer. Please, we will need a startup cost of about 10,079 million Ghana cedis, which will include the machineries, infrastructure, branding, and other costs. One bag of biogel, which is 25 kg, will be sold at 186 Ghana cedis. And in a year, we are looking at producing 19,200 bags, which will amount to 3,581 Ghana cedis, 760 Ghana cedis. And we will break even at the second year, 9 months, with a production of 55 bags, 680 bags, which will amount to 10,387,104 Ghana cedis. So on each bag, we are going to gain a profit of 27 Ghana cedis, 30 pesos. Thank you.
Thank you very much, judges.
Yeah, thank you for your presentation. I want to find out from your finances, your startup cost. Do you think that some items you have listed, like equipment and all that, with huge budget lines, if they are not there, you wouldn't be able to produce to that capacity you want? And if not, what can you do with what you have?
Okay, thank you for the question. Please, with what we have, we'll be able to do production, but on a small scale. But with the help of these machineries, we are going to meet the need of farmers, since agriculture is the main occupation of Ghanaians. Thank you.
Okay, so that said, then you need to know the capacity that, you need to know the demand that is going to come. Then you have your capacity to build it up or to produce. But with the assertion, the examples you have given, fine, people are testing to it, but what is the demand? If you know the demand levels, then you can say that this is how much we want to produce per the demand, and then put a certain margin on it so that extras per word of mouth or other things can take care of the shocks. But if you are only saying you are going to produce and put it there, you might end up having the products there, and then you'll be now struggling with getting it to the farmers or getting somebody to buy it. So think around it.
Okay, thank you. But please, we are not going to produce and then just keep it there. Where we are situated in Yellow Krobo, we have farmers that have nursery centers, and then those that produce vegetables. So those are immediate target markets. So we are going to those that produce them in large scale, sell it to them, and then we are going to use snowball method to get other farmers to also purchase from us. Thank you.
Thank you. Reason I said the demand, meaning we are here, 100 people are demanding my products. So if I'm doing this and they are demanding 100, then I'll need to know what to put in to do the 100. But if I don't know the demand, and I think there are 100 people here, and so I do 100, there might be only 20 people wanting it. So I'm emphasizing on the demand.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I will focus more on the estimate. So for one bag is 186. How long can a farmer use that one bag?
Please, the one bag is 25 kg, and which would be for 1 acre of land.
Okay, so that's for like a first time of planting. Everything will finish in that season.
It depends on the spacing of the crops. So if the crops are very close, you can use it for a longer time. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking this because I'm trying to understand the trade-offs, right? And whether it is cost effective to me as a farmer to buy 186, depending on how long I will use this versus maybe the cost of normal tap water to do irrigation and all of that, right? Yes, you've added the feature of the fertilizer. You didn't say much about the efficacy of your fertilizer in comparison to the others as well. So if I'm making a decision mainly based on the water retention, what is the trade-off for me? And am I better off just doing irrigation and getting my water and buying normal fertilizer? Why should I buy this? Yeah.
Thank you for the question. Firstly, the biogel is a water retention agent, which can take approximately 6 to 8 months before it completely degrades, which can sustain plant or crops that are within this period. And also the fertilizer that we came up with, it's actually the type of, the type of nutrient that are required for plant to grow. So with this type of fertilizers in our product, we will enhance the productivity, it will enhance the plants to grow, and it will also support the yield for the farmer to make more profit. Thank you.
Okay, it will help to give us like a comparison with normal fertilizer. So with this added to it, it can do this and that and that. And maybe testing and giving some results to show would be helpful. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Instroma Agrotech, you are discharged. Thank you. Okay. So at this point, I think we want to stretch a bit. We've been sitting for a while. We want to clear our head a bit, and then we come back for the final set of pitches, and then we know who.
Do you know that the kose we've been consuming has only one nutrient? That's the plant-based protein, and lacks other micronutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Do you also know that million tons of vegetables, legumes, and fish goes waste after harvest annually due to inadequate space, storage, and preservation methods? Insura Ecobite, a food processing startup that is passionate about creating innovative foods with its flagship product, Nutri-Kose Maize. Nutri-Kose Maize is a natural blend of legumes that contains vegetables, providing balanced diet. Our product offers two varieties. We have the soy-based blend, which is a good option for the vegetarians, and also fish-based blend, which is a good option for people with dietary prescription, and of course, all Kose consumers around the world. Let's analyze this picture. Can you see a problem with this picture? Yes, this picture is depicting an unhealthy setting for preparing and selling Kose. According to a visibility analysis I did, most consumers were complaining about the unhealthy environment in which people prepare and sell Kose, that is preventing them from purchasing Kose from the street. So I thought of it that providing them with a product that they can prepare at their own space will be a best option. Our product is 100% natural, no GMOs, no additives. It is easy to prepare, high in protein and low in fat. Our product aligns with the UN Sustainable Developmental Goals. 1, that is no poverty. 2, zero hunger, and many more. And all these come together to impact the society, the economy, and the environment as well. Our production processing is very easy and simple to employ disabled patients and also women in disadvantaged communities. We already have existing Kose in the market, but our product is innovative, natural, nutrient-rich, and it is time-saving and has superior health benefits. Insura Ecobite aims to capture 1% of the Ghanaian market within 3 years with expansion plans in West Africa. And based on the visibility analysis I did, there is a ready market for the product. We'll be partnering and collaborating with CCT, FDA, GSA, Ghana Health Service, and British Council. Our product comes in 2 sizes. That is the 0.25 kg and then the 0.35 kg. We are asking for 50,000 Ghana cedis to scale up production, get certification from FDA and GSA to expand market to supermarkets and other markets and make our marketing very stronger. We'll be reaching our customers via personal selling, retail, and online distribution. We'll be doing business fan fairs, conferences, exhibitions, etc. Currently, I'm the only team member, but as the business grows, we'll be recruiting these key roles: quality control manager, operations and finance manager, and many more. This is what we've been able to achieve. We obtained the business name registered, conducted personal advertisement, and got existing customer base for original Kose maize. Initially sold in plastic containers, got positive customer base on taste and convenience. Our doors are open for investment, partnerships, and distribution opportunities to help attain the goal to revolutionize healthy eating. Contact us on 0533 299 118 or follow Insura Ecobite on these social media handles. Let's bring Nutri-Kose maize to every household. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Insura Ecobite. Judges, and any feedback?
Yeah, thank you very much for your presentation and for walking us through what you do. I think this is good. You don't have a huge startup cost. It's feasible. For your traction, you said you've registered the business, but on your plan, you also said you needed money for registration. So I was getting, so you have already registered it, but on the map, on a map. On a timeline, sorry, the roadmap. Yes. So finalize
recipe, FDA certification.
So this, okay, so this is for FDA,
Yes,
not
please.
GRE. Okay, so you've done the GRE. It's good you have a traction, you've started, and you have the numbers to show you registering in April, selling 18 units and all that. The partners, one of the things that I would suggest you do is that you align yourself with the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Register with them. They have services that support women who are into agro-food processing. And so you can get this FDA registration and everything done. It's not all the time that you need money for things. You need to collaborate and work with people. Some of the things are for free. And you as an entrepreneur need to search for these things. They are online, LinkedIn, follow the right people. There are calls for such programs that will lead you to registering your business or getting FDA approvals, because the processes, believe you me, are very enormous. So when you get the hand holding, it helps you cut off a lot of things. This is to all of us, and I think you have a good thing that should work. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. I think that I think I have to write on what my colleague said, that you may need to liaise with CSIR on this or any research institutes here within the university. I think that you may need to liaise or work with maybe CSIR or any research institutes here, since you're a university, here at the university, because they're a very good idea. But I would like to ask you, do we have any other Kose powder mixes in town?
No, please.
This is the
now,
first
currently,
one.
I just have the fish-based and then the soybean-based.
Okay. But I also have, why the Inshira brand name? Since you want to scale up, I think you may need to consider your brand name. I see the potential in this. If you want to export into West Africa, into other foreign contexts, use a brand name that can really work and go beyond the Ghanaian context. But so far, so good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I also think this is something that is easy to scale. My question is really about who you are targeting this to. So can you just let me know, you've sold about 23 units. Who has been buying it? Because once you can figure out who, the export market is one group, but here in Ghana, who is this targeted to?
Okay, so we are targeting the vegetarians. The kose contains only one nutrient, so they need added nutrient to add up to the kose. And also we are targeting caregivers and parents. They provide their children with breakfast every day. So if there's no additional nutrients in the kose, the children will be malnourished. And we are also targeting students and many more. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I think the focus should be on the first three. We push a lot of things to students, right? But clearly, there are some people who would need these. So as you target, and then maybe branding. If you can brand this very well, you can charge a premium. So let's work more on the branding. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Inshira Ecobites, thank you so much for your pitch. Polygen, are you there? This time we are going fast, because time is not on our side anymore. So Polygen, are you ready? Oh, can we give it up for them? Oh, are you tired? I know we'll eat lunch soon, but let's be more vibrant as we go towards the end. Okay. All right. Polygen. Okay, kindly hold it. Hold it. Please, who has the... Okay, she's still holding the pointer. Inshira Ecobites, can you give us the pointer? All right. Thank you. Do you have a mic? Do you have a mic? Are you audible enough without them? I think they are recording, so no. Okay, so kindly use the mic for us. Just okay, so
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a powerful thought to the statement of Dr. Mohammed Muntaka. In June, he made this statement that plastic waste is not just an ecological problem, but it is also a health emergency and an economic burden. This thought-provoking statement goes to imply that plastic waste is not just a communal problem, but a national crisis. The world faces an unprecedented challenge with plastic waste management, and our communities are no exception. As we journeyed from the north to the coast, we witnessed the tragedy of plastic waste.
The world produces over 400 million tons of plastic, with only 9% recycled, according to the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development.
According to the Ghana National Plastic Action Partnership, Ghana generates over 1.1 million tons of plastic waste annually, with only about 8.5% of it recycled. Plastic production accounts for over 1.8 billion tons of greenhouse emissions released into the atmosphere, causing air pollution, climate change, chronic infections, and many more.
Major cities in Ghana faces flooding with every rainfall as a result of choked gutters by plastic waste, serving as breeding grounds for mosquitoes, leading to malaria cases.
Ghana spends around $606 million annually in its attempt to combat plastic waste. Meanwhile, fuel shortages affect rural businesses, and over 1.7 million Ghanaians still live in substandard housing.
Ladies and gentlemen, with these massive problems torturing humanity, we could no longer sit on concern. We invite you to join our journey to a world where possibilities are endless and every challenge is an opportunity for innovation.
Meet Polygen. Polygen is a two-faced project that aims to transform plastic waste into construction bricks and eco-friendly fuel.
Unlike other solutions, we are crafting an exceptional technology to minimize pollutants and production costs.
The process, Polygen solution, is inspired by science and driven by sustainability. Using a process called pyrolysis, powered by sunlight, we convert plastic waste into diesel-like fuel that can be used by generators, machines, and even transport vehicles.
The residue left behind is then compressed into durable eco-bricks, fire-resistant, and ideal for affordable constructions.
The process operates at low emission rate with filtration systems to prevent the release of harmful gases into the atmosphere. It also requires no water, making it ideal for low resource settings. For every 10 kg of plastic waste processed, we'll be able to produce 7 liters of fuel and 10 solid bricks.
With a production cost of 1.5 cedis, our selling price will be pegged at 2.5 cedis per brick, generating a whopping 50% profit as compared to the market price, which sells at 5 cedis. Polygen will generate revenue through business to business and business to customer models.
With Polygen, we will directly tackle over 6 SDGs, whilst providing over 600 jobs. Households will gain access to cheaper energy, builders will access eco-friendly materials, and the environment will breathe easy. Our fuel will be sold to local artisans and small-scale businesses at competitive prices, whilst our bricks will be marketed to affordable housing developers, NGOs, and local construction firms.
With an investment of 170,000 Ghana cedis and a processing capacity of 100 kg per day, we can generate around 480,000 in revenue, whilst removing over 100 tons of plastic.
And we are currently in consultation with the Environmental Protection Agency for compliance, and we plan to work with organizations like Zumila, UNDP, and the Ghana Recycling Initiative by private enterprises to expand our collection and distribution networks.
We have also acquired an acre of land and initiated the process of registering our business.
And just imagine a fuel-powered mailing machine running in a remote village, not running on imported diesel, but on local plastic waste.
A school built from bricks, made not on imported. A school built from bricks, made not from. A school built from bricks, made not in a factory, but from the trash that once littered its playground.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is not just sustainability. That is justice. That is innovation with soul.
Polygen is more than a product. It is a promise that every bottle tossed away can power a home, and every bag forgotten on the roadside can become shelter for someone.
Polygen, trash to treasure. And we have an incredible team comprising of 3 with diverse expertise to make sure that the business is sustained and scalable. Comprising of myself, David Amwak, as a business development officer, Desmond as a system designer, and then Lucinda as our health expertise. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Polygen, for that presentation of your idea. I would want to know, you showed bricks. Would you be able to, we were wondering why you were not able to give us a sample or a prototype of the brick. But you also showed a building. Is this something coming out from your product uniquely for the building of that?
So for the building, we projected
All right, thank you.
Yes, so a follow-up. So what is the status of like the research and development? Since we are only seeing the idea and what's here, have you tried anything? Do you have, or have you figured out how to get the fuel and the brakes?
Yes, thank you very much. From our demonstration, you realize that we showed that we currently, there are systems that are there for the production of plastic to fuel. But what we are including into the process is using the sun energy to beat down production costs. So what we've been able to do at the moment and tested and it's working is the building of a solar concentrator using parabolic system. That is what we'll be able to build to enable us beat down the production cost, because that is the only challenge that has been hindering most of those who went into this system. And then again, we also went into the brick production. The brick, we actually discovered that after we process the fuel, there is a remaining part of the process that is a remnant, which we will then compress into this. We didn't want to dispose it off. So we engaged with the local artisans, Sirigo pottery women who form these pots. And so we got the idea from them, but they gave us a whole process, but the time wasn't enough for us to get it ready and bring it forward as of today. As at the time, we notified to bring it forward.
Okay, thank you for the explanation. I think you need to really figure out what the innovation is, right? If it is the technology that helps people to process these things faster, then that should be it. Because right now it sounds interesting, but we're not sure if it's, you know, it works. The system that you've tested works. My other concern is about the mindset challenge. How are you going to tackle the mindset that people have about this new product that's coming? I may not want to put this in my generator because if it breaks down, I'm in trouble. So how do you plan to tackle that?
Yes, so it is true that changing people mindset is a challenge. And of course, this will require intensive education and also demonstration for people to know that this is something that is reliable. Evergreen Renewable Institute, they have started the process, but they did not include, they rely on firewood and the rest to produce the fuel. And we are moving into the sun. So they have paved the way that it is a reliable energy source. So we coming in, of course, we are going to intensify our education, intensify marketing, and ensure that we have a wider reach at the end of the day. Of course, it won't be easy, but we are committed and dedicated to the process.
And that is why we are looking forward to partnering with some organizations that are, against the usage, the improper disposal of plastics. So once we get the compliance from EPA, and then we partner with GRIP, then we are sure that the public can gain confidence in our products and then purchase us. Thank you very much.
Okay. I think judges are done. All right. Thank you very much, Polygen. Thank you so much. Then we move to Skill Next. Skill Next centers. You are ready. We are having to move faster than than the first block, and so kindly bear with us. Hey DJ, you give us some nice music at least as they come around. Shall we give it up?
My able just distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Okay, this is Skill Next, and we are bringing to you technology training for future-ready youth. Right, so this is our outline. So we all in Ghana here know that youth unemployment is really high, and that is really worrying most of the youth, not knowing what to really do. Okay, so we Skill Next are talking, or we identified a problem where with according to Ghana Association of University Administrators, they found out that Ghana produces over 90,000 university graduates annually, yet only 10% secure jobs in their field due to skill mismatch. Our skill gap here is youth and graduates lack the digital skills necessary to thrive in today's economy, which hinders innovation and economic growth. So Skillness addresses this problem through technology training, access and affordability, partnerships, and real-world application. We look at our market analysis, where by IFC report, we found out that as at 2030, 230 million jobs in sub-Saharan Africa will demand skills. This equals 650 million training opportunities with $130 million. Like that's the opportunities that is going to be worth. The opportunities that is how it's going to be worth $130 million. The competitive advantage, Skillness bring training directly to underserved areas where they are not privileged to have opportunity to learn. Let's use Winneba for an example. We don't have this kind of training centers here, and the youth here are too much that they are just gallivanting and not doing anything. Yeah. So we move to financial evaluation. So our startup cost is 103,000 Ghana cedis, which constitutes co-working space rental, laptops and accessories, internet setup and subscriptions, website and learning management system, market and branding, instructor salaries. So this is our revenue source, where it's comprised of training fees, corporate training, freelancing commission, digital product sales, like the ebooks, templates, online courses, then sponsorships and grants, which totals to 822,500 Ghana cedis. So our profitability analysis, we are projecting that with our total revenue, total operating cost, gross profit, startup cost recovery, everything is going to total up to 509,500 Ghana cedis. Our break-even point calculation, to determine how many students are needed to cover cost, the total fixed cost plus, that is the startup plus operating, is the 103, which is the startup cost we mentioned initially. Then the operating, which is going to total up to 313,000 Ghana cedis. So we need at least 626 students paying 500 Ghana cedis each to break even. So our go-to-market strategy, we have a plan. That is, after we pilot in Winneba with 300 students, we are looking to expand to Kumasi, then other cities. Our outreach brand and our partnership. We are looking to partner with the government. Recently, they made mention that they have launched a 1 million coders program, which is allocated with 100 million Ghana cedis to train the youth. Yeah, so we will tap into that resource to help. So the solution, the problem we mentioned, this is the solution. So skillness centers is addressing technology training, access of and affordability, partnerships and reward applications.
Thank you very much. Skill next. Centers. Judges, please. Any comments?
Okay, thank you very much, Skills Net, right. I have a question for you. To begin with, go to your slides where you have the revenue streams. Okay. Yes, exactly. And you also mentioned that you're relying on government for funding, right? We want to look at the sustainability of your idea, okay, or the business. If we take out grants, loans, or other forms of partnerships or sponsorship, do you think you'll be able to sustain the business? And for how long do you think you can work without government funding or other forms of grants?
Thank you very much for the
Thank
question.
you.
So with the training fees that we mentioned, the corporate training, which is corporate institutions, maybe there is new involvement or there are new upgrading of technology because of AI. There are trends that are coming up that the oldies don't know about, so they will come to us for training. Yes, so we are going to charge them for that. So with all that money, I think we can.
You mentioned oldies, so I'm an oldie, but I think I'm quite good, technology savvy. All right, I think you really need to think through the idea to see who your key target markets are, what the competition is, how you're going to couch the products.
You
I
have
think,
our target market.
yes, who are the target markets?
Yes. So our target customers are the youth. Yes. Are the youth and tech enthusiasts. Come again.
You said
yes,
oldies.
that is with the corporate.
Yes, so they are part. So now we have three groups. We have the Ghanaian youth, we have tech enthusiasts, we have technology sorry, the oldies. All right. And I'm thinking, are you sure? In fact, I need to ask you, how do you conceptualize digital skills? What do you mean by digital skills here? What skills will you be offering that, I mean, someone like me or myself or my colleagues don't know, or my nieces and nephews and don't really know how to use?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Right, so in this modern world, programming is taking over. That is one. We have data analysis. That is also one of the key areas in the world that people don't really look at.
See,
this programming, data analysis, then most talk about the AI. We have AI models, machine learning taking all over. Yes, so we are looking at training people to look at this, and remote jobs are looking at this kind of work. People are there, they don't know how to go about their work, so they want people to help. And if you have these kind of skills, the data analysis, you can take somebody's project work and work on it for the person remotely.
Thank you very much. So my question is about the training approach. So can you tell me a bit exactly how or what you are offering that maybe the current institutions that support with these kind of trainings don't do? So there are other training organizations, even the universities, all doing bits and pieces. So what do you do differently, especially with the training approach?
Thank you very much for the question. So Skillness Centers is a hub that we are looking to move to place. So we are not going to have a static institution that always going to train people there. We move to underserved areas, areas that the companies don't really look at. Universities there, we don't have universities in all over the country. So we are looking to go to this kind of, and it will amaze you that this kind of places have brilliant people there. So we would go there with our affordable price and
Okay. Okay. A final question from me. So how do you address the challenges with access to digital skills in those underserved areas? You know that there are some challenges with internet, even with the devices and all. So how do you address those things?
so we have it in our so we have it in our startup course that we are going to make laptops and internet setup or subscriptions available. That is going to make the work easy for us to do it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Skill Next Centers. You are discharged. And we have Sankofa Industries Ghana. Shall we give it up for Sankofa? Sankofa. Okay, you have 5 minutes to present and 5 minutes for question and answers. For the signal.
Good afternoon. Kindly permit us to stand on existing protocols. My name is Aaron. I'm here with Benjamin and Godson. Let me begin with a story from Suminya in the southeast of Ghana. Last season, I worked with a farmer through a grove full of ripe mangoes. The scent was everywhere, but a large portion of that mango would never reach a table. Due to no reliable processing plants nearby, mangoes are left to rot after harvest, meaning farmers lose income, food go waste, and the environment suffers. Sankofa Industries Ghana is here to solve that problem. We are a team of 3 students from the University of Environment and Sustainable Development. Combining our studies in energy, sustainability, and development, we are committed to transforming ripe fresh mango into high-quality mango puree. Our solution is a commercial mango puree processing plant in Somenya with 112-ton monthly capacity. We will reduce post-harvest losses, provide farmers with stable income, and provide both local and export markets with premium quality mango puree. The demand is high. Food manufacturers, bakeries, and exporters are in need of consistent supply of mango puree. Our business model is in 3 folds. We supply bulk to industry, packaged puree for retail, and exports to regional markets. We add more value with our derivative products, that is mango juice, mango biscuits, butter, and organic fertilizer. We will operate on a farm-to-factory model, giving us a cost advantage. With our financial projections, we will start at a conservative wholesale price of $0.6 per liter, which is 9 Ghana cedis. With full monthly capacity, we'll be able to generate a revenue of $768,240 in year 1. With growth, it will expand to 1.2 million by year 3, with expansion through our derivative products and export accelerated growth. Our break-even point is around 24 months. After this, the plant shows a significant growth margin. Beyond financial returns, the impact is powerful.
That is less food waste, more income for farmers, and we provide local jobs, and we reduce environmental pollution. We are asking for $420,000 in investment, and the funds will go into this. We are confident that with our strength in innovation, partnership, and a growing market, we will be able to overcome our weakness in limited resources. We invite you to join us, invest, partner, or pilot with us to reduce mango waste, because mango is not a waste, it's an opportunity, and Sankofa Industries is here to turn that opportunity into jobs, value, and climate impact. Before we take your questions, I would like you to hear directly from a farmer. These are the real challenges we are here to solve.
Unfortunately, your time is up.
Thank you. So
Sorry about
is
that.
the real problem we are trying to
Sure,
solve.
thank you. Judges, please.
All right, thank you. With what you are trying to do, you've given us samples and everything, mango waste. I know Blue Skies is struggling to get raw materials like mango to do their juice. Why are the farmers in Somenya not able to provide this gap? Because I hear there's a gap of demand not being met.
Yes, please.
Why are farmers in Somenya, where you want to be, not tapping into these gaps to, provide, and you are coming in?
Okay, thank you for your question. Farmers in Somenya are not able to tap into the gap because they are not able to meet standards. Our advantage is we are in Somenya with them, and we are in the University of Environment and Sustainable Development. We work directly with the farmers, educate them to take care of their farms and then meet standards, so that as much as they serve us, they also serve companies like Blue Sky. Our flagship product is the Puri, which is underdeveloped in Ghana. So yes, we are putting in effort to develop that industry, as long as adding derivative products like the juice, the butter, and then the biscuit. Thank you.
Just a follow-up. You said because of standards, they are not able to supply to Blue Skies. And in your presentation, you have some aspect of export. If
Yes,
they are
sir.
not able to meet standard, how are you able to export this outside?
Okay, so this particular farmer we engaged, it's unfortunate we didn't get to hear what he said. He, in particular, doesn't have a problem because he's able to take care of his mangoes and is able to meet standard. So there are few farmers who are able to meet standard. We will engage them and then equally engage those who are lacking, educate them, and then improve on how they take care of their farms. Thank you.
Well done, thank you for the information about the demand. I want to understand the demand a bit more. So you mentioned that there are lots of companies that want to buy. Why mango puree? And can you help me to understand, like, the quantities they are demanding? What do they use it for?
So mango puree is the raw state of mango. That is no additives. It preserves the natural taste, and then it preserves the nutrition all year round. Companies use it for food, some use it for medications, and some use it for baby food. Because it is underdeveloped, it is not made available. And most mango products on the market contains a portion of mango puree. So all the mango companies or mango juice companies make use of the mango puree which is the base factor of it. Thank you.
Thank you. So where are they currently getting their mango puree from?
That is the little they are processing now. So after processing that, there is still a huge chunk that goes waste. Our main focus is on taking care of the food that goes waste, so that at least we'll be able to take percentage of it, and then we don't lose food at the end of the day, since we are in an era of food security.
No, I'm referring to the companies that use the mango puree. I want to know where they are currently getting their mango puree from, so that we can check with yours and be able to see if there's an advantage for them to stop buying that one and to now start buying yours.
Okay. They are still getting it from the farmers, with those who are able to meet standard. So they process the mango, they peel it, wash it, and then take the pulp out, and then take it through a few processes, and then get the puree. And when they get it, it's thick. So they add other factors to make the juice and then other products. So they get it from the farmers who are able to meet the standard.
Meaning they are actually doing the pulping from the mangoes directly.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it would be good to engage them and really understand if they want to pay for the value you are adding in doing the extraction for them, so that you have a more competitive basis. Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a last question. I would have been excited if you had come to tell me that perhaps this is something baby food or something.
This is it's baby food. It's babies use it. We have banana puree, and then we have mango puree. Just that in Ghana it is underdeveloped.
Okay.
We did our research, and there is not even a single company that is producing mango puree.
Then that's your advantage. Maybe you should pursue that to work.
All right. Thank you so much, Sankofa Industries Ghana. We've come to the last team for the day. Pinamat, take us away as we end.
Distinguished judges, colleagues, students preaching, ladies and gentlemen, if I may ask, have we ever wondered if there is an alternative to leather? Imagine a future where waste becomes wealth, where fashion empowers farmers, and where Ghana leads the global shift towards sustainable innovation. That future begins with pineapple leaves, and it begins with Pinamat. Every year, Ghana produces over thousands of tons of pineapple leaf waste that are discarded, bent, or left to rot. Meanwhile, our fashion industry imports synthetic leather which harms our environment. What if we could change that? What if pineapple leaves could become a new textile economy, one that's biodegradable, beautiful, sustainable, and proudly Ghanaian? The production process is simple. It starts by harvesting the pineapple leaves, extracting the fiber from the leaves, and processing it to become a leather-like material, which is used in bags, shoes, interior designs, and other leather materials or products.
So we solve textile pollution problems, environmental problems, and unemployment problems. We create employment opportunities for people with disabilities, for women, and for the youth. Our target, we also seem to solve SDG goal number 1, which is no poverty, and goal number 8, which is decent work, and economic growth. Our target customers includes ethical fashion brands, conscious consumers, and designers seeking stylish in a story-rich material. Pinamat position Ghana as a leader in regenerative design. A leader in regenerative design. As a fresh, as we are fresh in, as we have as fresh we have started the idea. We've been able to extract fiber manually, and we have also acquired land for pineapple plantation. We are here to seek for your support and partnership to acquire machineries like the decortication machine, which helps in our fiber extraction, and also the solar powered dryer for fiber extraction and other machineries to scale our production capacity and meet the demands of our customers. Pinamat, ladies and gentlemen, is not just a material, it's a movement connecting farmers, artisans, and the global economy through sustainable innovation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, judges.
Well done, and thank you for the pitch. You've done well in getting this far. My question is how you move from here to the ladder. Have you figured out the technology to actually make that move to the ladder?
Yes, please.
Okay, can you tell me
Yes,
about it?
after the pineapple, we did it manually. That's why you are seeing like that. After the pineapple is harvested, we scrap it to get the fiber using the decortication machine, and after that we wash it. We wash it to get the fiber, then we dry it. After drying it, we use a compressor to compress it and add other combine additive to combine it to get a flat leather-like feel.
Okay, so why are you not able to move from here then to help us understand how it looks like and feels?
Okay, so our problem is the decortication machine. It actually helps to get the fiber out really nice, and because we use a manual process, we use a blunt knife to scrap the fiber leaves, the pineapple leaves. That's why you are seeing it like that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. Do you know of any company organization existing that has this machine to extract to leather in Ghana?
Currently, no. There is no company in Ghana. I don't know, but there's no.
So research on it and find out.
Yes, please.
Maybe they also have the same challenge as yours, so that you could. It's not every time that you have to get to a finished product, but your product can serve as a raw material for another organization, and that's where you could, fill in that gap. Not that you can't do it, but looking at the fact that you don't have existing, what could be the challenge that is making it unavailable? If you can get the machine, fine, fair enough. But as it stands with where you are, you could use this as a point to, doing it to produce it for another who can use this as their raw material. Once you scale to a certain level, then you can get the machine where you can be now doing it for others who are at this stage. But it's a good start. Thank you.
So we look forward to partner with our colleague here. He's into the paper bags. He also uses pineapple leaves.
I like that.
Yes.
So this is the time that you should be connecting and then working more on them having this as a raw material for their paper bags. And this is what we want to encourage. Not every startup, sitting in silos, but collaborating and working together to scale. Thank you.
Yes, please.
And I would also like to say that maybe, as I always say, you need to liaise with experts. You are here in an institution, you can walk into a unit, okay, go to CSR, UG, anywhere, talk to them. They may help you with this. It's a very good idea, but I think you can't do it alone. Okay, you need expertise to, implement this. So, well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I just got the name right. Pinamat, not Pinamat. Okay. Depending on the school you went to, though. Okay, so I think we can now take our deliberations. The judges can sit. I don't know whether you want to go into an obscure room, but maybe let us know, then we know what to do. Otherwise, then we can just do it there. In the meantime, again, please, if you have not yet followed the Think Network, please do, on LinkedIn at least. Okay. We would wait for the judges to come up with the final results. Someone says, Obini, my tree is not that good, but yeah, I tried. Okay, my music as usual, right? So
that it's they are all good ideas. They are more of things we are thinking around to do to change where we are or the people that we are targeting. I think the focus is that we all need to know that ideas we are bringing should be very specific. The journey of entrepreneurship is not a one-off thing. It's a process and it's a journey, and you need to always go back and look at what you have done, take customer feedback, work on what you have, and make sure that your target is getting value for what idea you are bringing. It shouldn't be, I have this for you, but it should be backed on research or backed with research, backed with evidence, and something that you see people want. And so for us, the ideas that have come are all good. They are all perfect. We also need to give credence to the ideas that show promise and the ideas that with the funding that is available can help them, push or scale to a point. It doesn't mean that those who don't come out successful with these grants are not successful. They are all successful ideas that needs to be worked on. So we've had that big challenge to look at all that. So everyone is a winner. Let's clap for all of us. Yeah. But after tabulating and going through the first. Oh wait, let's take comments.
Sure. I think I just wanted to comment about maybe what we were interested in. Okay, just so that it helps people to appreciate the outcome. Okay, so yes, there's innovation that is key, but we are also looking at feasibility and demand. For most of you, what you were showing us, even how much money you need to do this, clearly it tells us the money we have will not even go anywhere. And so it's key for us to ensure that whoever gets the funds is clear what you could use it for. Even if your product is not out, we can see a clear deliverable. And so a lot of it is around feasibility and demand. So that is something that you should note. Yes, there are some ideas that are very innovative, but maybe there are some challenges with feasibility and demand. So I just thought I should mention that, so it helps. Thank you.
maybe Dr. Prisla, would you want to comment on? Okay, so maybe over to you to announce from.
All right. So from the lists, we have, let me do from Ted.
I think you can, do you have the mass of everyone?
Yes.
So they can start from.
Okay.
Please.
No.
I can't do the judge's job. No.
And then correct me if I'm the way. Okay. And also remember that we needed to do an average. We scored 50 each, so it will be 150 in total do we have to convert. But I'm just giving the raw figures for now. So the first had 95, second had 100, third had a 90, 98, 94, 97. So you see how close it is. 99, 85.5, 74, 106.5, and then 81. So in that order, we decided that the third person or group should go to the number 7 on the list, that is Insuraba Ecobytes. And then the second, we decided on Med Aqua Feeds. And then, yeah, the first place, we decided on Sankofa Industries Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Maybe for the third place, I'll call Professor Sekina Aqua to give us the awards to Insura Ecobytes. Can I have some help from the ushers with the dummy checks? Ushers. So the third place goes to Insura Ecobytes. Shall we give it up for her again? Insura Ecobytes, congratulations. Please don't stop. Keep going. We are proud of you. Please, have you gotten the shots? Okay, thank you so much, Insura Ecobytes. You can now have a seat. We'll call you back for a group photo. All right, second place, we have Med Aqua Feeds. Shall we give it up for them? I'll call upon Mr. Andrew Intia Mensa to help us with awards. Med Aqua Feeds, congratulations. They get 10,000 CDs to help them move forward. Nothing big, but it can still do something. All right, thank you so much. And then lastly, we have Sank Cheese Ghana. Can I call Dr. Arthur to help present this? Sankofa Industries Ghana. They have an award of 15,000 Ghana as some money to move on. Congratulations. Okay, can we have all the three winners and then we take a group picture? Maybe if the judges can join in. Sorry, I'm making you stand up, but if you can join in. And then we have just them as well. I think you can hold your checks. Yeah. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, media.
Oh, let's not stop clapping. Let's not stop clapping. Congratulations. All right. So I think I can hand over now to Dr. Arthur to give closing remarks. Just closing remarks, and then we can end it.
Okay, I will be as brief as possible. I just want to say a big congratulations to everyone who has stood here to share some ideas. In fact, I was really impressed with the ideas that came. And I think that the experience alone from when we started with the incubation programs till now already has changed something about you, right? Irrespective of the outcome, each individual here has won something. You have an additional experience to add to your CV. You have made new friends. You have gained new knowledge. And the 21st century skills you've gained, for me, is more important than the final award. For some of you, we know that the funds we have given you is not going to lead to a final product because there's still a lot of work ahead. But at the end of the day, each one of you is leaving a better person. And I think that is where you should focus your attention and your energy. I'm so grateful to the universities for working with us and for supporting. The Think Network is trying to see how we can provide the needed support to even scale the kind of things we have done here, because there are several students out there who would benefit from the experiences here. So thank you for working with us. And we hope that through this, we will get some success stories that can attract more funding so we can provide that support to help other member institutions as well. The last thing I want to say is to say a big thank you to the University of Education, Winneba. I'm looking forward that we will continue to work some more together. And I know that as we have started this network, it will require each one of us, just offered to host us here. Maybe the next time we'll be in another university, and I hope that the doors will be open for us so that we can come and help each other. There was some which is that we are doing is not for one. Any individual institution, if we want to see change, if we want to see progress, and treat all of us together. And I know that outcomes will be great the next couple of years. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. I said a lot about the outcomes and where we are taking this to. So let's not focus on, okay, prize money and all of that. There are many opportunities around. There are many opportunities coming up. And so once we've started this collaboration, we know the teams, we know the individuals. Once there's something we can say, oh, Pinamat or Mishra Ecobytes or Polygen, whoever, we can refer to you and probably link. Let's keep at it. And at this point, I everyone here. First of all, I want to thank the UEW for hosting us once again. Thank you to the Vice Chancellor, Professor Stevenson Mitchell, and thank you for coming, Professor Sekina Akwa, for representing him, to all the faculty, staff,
of all Think Network member institutions. I see Dr. Nine J from UHAS, University of Health and Allied Sciences. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to everyone. I don't want to go on and on. I see Dr. Amate Fio from University of Cape Coast, and everyone that has come to grace this occasion. Thank you to you student teams. Thank you so much. I know yesterday you didn't sleep, but the work has just begun or is now continuing. And so congratulations to all the teams that also pitched and all those who got the seed funding. I think basically we can end it here. There are exhibition stands outside where we would want you students to further go and show what you are doing. It doesn't end here, and so kindly go out there and let's see what you're also doing. The others who couldn't get the opportunity to see the products or services or prototypes, kindly exhibit outside and we would come there to see. Also, there's lunch. If you don't have a lunch coupon, please see the ushers outside. And I think we can take a group photo. Is that okay? Media team, downstairs. Yes, so please don't be left out of this group photo. I hope I've not left anything, Dr. Jha. Okay, and then thank you to our judges. I can't thank you enough. Some of them last minute and things, but thank you so much for coming to help us. Here we have the former MC Efutu Municipal, Honorable Zivira Kasim. I hope I got the name right. I'm always careful with names. Please, are you here? Oh, okay. Thank you so much for representing at this event. We are really grateful. And to our sign language interpreters, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I don't know your names, but I'll keep in touch after, so we'll talk. But thank you so much. They've been doing this for over 2 hours, moving and all of that. Thank you so much. And so I think we can end it here. Maybe I'll share a word of prayer and then we can go outside and take our pictures and then get our lunch. Okay. Shall we please bow our heads in prayer? We thank you so much for this memorable event. Thank you for taking us through. Thank you for bringing us to this time. We thank you for all that has happened here, and we give you glory. We pray that you would continue to grant us strength, even for the days ahead, for the weeks ahead, and for the years ahead. And I pray that the Think Network will continue to make the impact that you've called it to do in the lives of the students that we come into contact with, and the hubs as well. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, thank you so much. DJ, take us away.